If you've used array formula before, you may have tried to use it with the sum function so that you can automatically add sum to each row. While array formula will work with many different Google Sheets functions, it won't work with the sum function. Don't worry though, there is a way to do it. In this video, I'll show you how to use the BYROW function to add sum to every row on the sheet, so you don't have to copy it manually. But before that, let's have a quick look at why array formula doesn't work with sum. The simple reason is that sum is an aggregate function, just like average, count, min, and max. And aggregate functions are designed to produce output in just one cell. Array formula never changes the underlying behavior of functions. It works with many other functions such as VLOOKUP or if, because they're able to produce a result for each row. Because sum can only ever return data in one cell, array formula returns that value in the top row and has nothing to copy underneath. Now we know why we can't use array formula. Let's see how we can get it to work with BYROW. We give BYROW two pieces of information: a range and a custom function that we define called a lambda. The range we need is from B2 to the bottom of column D. We can type in B2 : D, which will always reach the bottom of the sheet, even if new rows are added. Now we add the lambda. First of all, we define a name. This name represents each row of data that is passed to the lambda from the range. The name can be anything, as long as it doesn't use any reserved characters, function names, or cell references. Some people use a single letter for the name to keep the formula short. I'm going to use a descriptive name for clarity. I'm going to use Q1 sales. We now tell the lambda what we want to do with each row. We want to carry out sum, so we type in sum Q1 sales. And there we go. We have a sum calculation added for each row. But what about those zeros? We'll deal with those in a minute. First, let's test we can add a new row. I'm going to add a new row for keyrings. Let's add some sales. And you can see that the sum function is working for the new data. Right, let's get rid of the zeros for rows that don't have any data yet. I'm going to edit the formula and go into the last part of the lambda function. I'm going to use an if function. And inside the if function, I'm going to use count on the row. So I can type count Q1 sales. And I want to check if the row is empty, so I check if the count equals 0. If it is 0, I don't want to carry out the sum function. I just want it to return an empty value. If the count isn't 0, then we use the sum of Q1 sales that we already had in the function. Great, the zeros are gone. Let's do a final check to make sure it's still working. I'm going to add another product and some data. And there you go, the function works. I can add new data and there are no unwanted zeros on the sheet. In this video, we've seen that sum doesn't work with array formula because it can only ever output to a single cell. We can use BYROW instead to process a range one row at a time. And we use lambda to sum each row separately. If we want to apply this to every row, we can use a range like B2 to D. And we use if and count to check the input rows have data. If you're using array formula to automate your spreadsheets, check out our video, How to Use Array Formula in Google Sheets. I've also linked our full Google Sheets tutorial playlist on screen. If you found this video useful, consider subscribing for more practical tutorials to help you work faster and automate repetitive tasks.